The male reporter was embarrassed on the spot. Chuan Hongchen dismissed him unceremoniously. The scene was awkward. Chuan Hongchen, the bright star of Chinese diving team. Chuan Hongchen, the name is now a household name. She is the young genius of the Chinese diving team, an eye-catching teenager who has conquered the world with her talent and perseverance. Despite her young age, she has shown amazing skills and courage in the 10-meter diving event. Whether it is her agile posture, accurate entry into the water, or her conquering power over the heights and the water surface,全红婵has shown extraordinary talent. This young teenager is not only a delight to watch, but also exciting for her future. Chuan Hongchen's emergence is very important for the Chinese diving team. She has become the leader of the team and shoulders greater responsibilities. In this year's Hangzhou Asian Games women's single 10-meter dive event, Chuan Hongchen's stunning jump that killed Chen Yuxi to win the title showed her resilience and great strength. This victory not only validated her strength, but also made her the leader of the Chinese diving team. Her resilience and determination are admirable and make her proud to take on greater responsibilities. Such victories inspire Chuan Hongchen to continue to work hard to maintain her good form and athleticism to achieve another success for the Chinese diving team at the Paris Olympics. Chuan Hongchen's talent and hard work are not only impressive, but also won her the love and support of everyone. Her success not only belongs to her, personally, but is also the pride and honor of the Chinese diving team. She proved herself with her talent and hard work and set an example for the Chinese diving team. Chuan Hongchen knows that becoming a leader means more pressure and expectation, yet she does not retreat. She will continue to train hard and improve her level and skills to contribute to the future development of the Chinese diving team. During the Hangzhou Asian Games, Chuan Hongchen not only showed her outstanding performance on the competition field, she also showed her firm attitude in media interviews. After one of her championship wins, Chuan Hongchen was interviewed by the media and encountered a very rude male reporter. He kept on stealing the conversation and used a commanding tone to Chuan Hongchen's words, which made Chuan Hongchen feel very uncomfortable. However, Chuan Hongchen was not intimidated, and she responded uncompromisingly, "You ask first." This firm answer showed her resilience and confidence and gained her the respect of more people. Chuan Hongchen is a young woman full of confidence and determination, and she is not only the pride of the Chinese diving team, but also the pride of Chinese sports. Her outstanding performance has already won numerous honors for the Chinese diving team. However, her goal is not only victory and honor, but also to contribute to the Chinese diving team standing on top of the world. The Paris Olympics is both a challenge and an opportunity for Chuan Hongchen. She will compete with the best divers in the world for the honor of the Olympics. It is a stage for her to show her strength and a chance for her to realize her dream. As the leader of the Chinese diving team, Chuan Hongchen is full of confidence in herself and her team. She will make full use of this opportunity to show her strength and talent to the world. Chuan Hongchen's appearance shows people the future hope of the Chinese diving team and inspires more young people to work hard for it. Her success not only belongs to her, personally, but also is the pride and glory of the Chinese diving team. It is believed that Chuan Hongchen will continue to create more miracles and win more honors for the Chinese diving team at the Paris Olympic Games. Chuan Hongchen, this name is now a household name. She is the young genius of Chinese diving team, a remarkable girl who conquered the world with her talent and perseverance. Although she is young, she shows amazing skills and courage in the 10-meter diving event. Whether it is her agile posture, accurate entry into the water, or her conquering power over the heights and the water surface, Chuan Hongchen has shown extraordinary talent. This young maiden is not only delightful, but also exciting for her future. The emergence of Chuan Hongqin is very important for the Chinese diving team. She has become the leader of the team and shoulders greater responsibilities. In this year's Hangzhou Asian Games women's single 10-meter dive event, Chuan Hongqin's stunning jump that killed Chen Yuxi to win the title showed her resilience and great strength. This victory not only validated her strength, but also made her the leader of the Chinese diving team. Her resilience and determination are admirable and make her proud to take on greater responsibilities. Such victories inspire Chuan Hongqin to continue to work hard to maintain her good form and athleticism to achieve another success for the Chinese diving team at the Paris Olympics. Chuan Hongqin's talent and hard work are not only impressive, but also won her the love and support of everyone. Her success not only belongs to her, personally, but is also the pride and honor of the Chinese diving team. She proved herself with her talent and hard work and set an example for the Chinese diving team. Chuan Hongqin knows that becoming a leader means more pressure and expectation, yet she does not retreat. She will continue to train hard and improve her level and skills to contribute to the future development of the Chinese diving team. During the Hangzhou Asian Games, Chuan Hongqin not only showed her outstanding performance on the competition field, she also showed her firm attitude in media interviews. After one of her championship wins, Chuan Hongqin was interviewed by the media and encountered a very rude male reporter. He kept on stealing the conversation and used a commanding tone to Chuan Hongqian's words, which made Chuan Hongqian feel very uncomfortable. However, Chuan Hongqin was not intimidated, and she responded uncompromisingly, "You ask first." This firm answer showed her resilience and confidence and gained her the respect of more people. Chuan Hongqin is a young woman full of confidence and determination, and she is not only the pride of the Chinese diving team, but also the pride of Chinese sports. Her outstanding performance has already won numerous honors for the Chinese diving team. However, her goal is not only victory and honor, but also to contribute to the Chinese diving team standing on top of the world. The Paris Olympics is both a challenge and an opportunity for Chuan Hongqin. She will compete with the best divers in the world for the honor of the Olympics. It is a stage for her to show her strength and a chance for her to realize her dream. As the leader of the Chinese diving team, Chuan Hongqin is full of confidence in herself and her team. She will make full use of this opportunity to show her strength and talent to the world. Chuan Hongqin's appearance shows people the future hope of the Chinese diving team and inspires more young people to work hard for it. Her success not only belongs to her, personally, but also is the pride and glory of the Chinese diving team. It is believed that Chuan Hongqin will continue to reap more miracles and win more honors for the Chinese diving team at the Paris Olympic Games. Chuan Hongqin, the bright star of Chinese diving team, will continue to shine in her future. Cases and pictures are all from the network without any bad orientation. Exposure of the last attack tactical board of Chao Shui. The whole team execution is right. Zhao Reigun's Zhang Zhenlin decision making is wrong. The content of this article is from the network. If it is not consistent with the actual situation or infringement, please contact to delete. Key moments in basketball are always full of unpredictability, and they reveal the inner qualities of the players and their ability to work as a team. In a recent game, the Chinese men's basketball team met the Philippines and, despite dominating for most of the game, ended up with an unsatisfactory result. This loss is not only the result of a competitive game, but also an opportunity for deep reflection. We need to take a closer look at the players' mental capacity and teamwork at critical moments. At the critical moment of this game, Chao Shu's tactical board clearly planned 2 points of attack, one at the bottom corner and one at the top of the arc. The design of this tactic was undoubtedly subtle, as it aimed to lock up the win for the Chinese men's basketball team through quick passes and accurate shots from the players. However, the performance of Zhao Rui and Zhang Zhenlin in the last offense of the game triggered profound thoughts. Zhao Rui chose to pass rather than shoot at the critical moment, while Zhang Zhenlin's shooting performance was not satisfactory. This scene is not only a failure of tactical execution, but also a test of overall tactical awareness and individual psychological quality. Did Zhao Rui choose to pass the ball because he was afraid of taking responsibility for the turnover? Did Zhang Zhenlin lose confidence in his shooting ability because of his previous aim shots? The answers to these questions, perhaps hidden deep within the heart of each player, are the keys we need to explore and solve in depth. In a tense game, every decision may determine the direction of the game, and behind these decisions, the psychological quality of the players plays a crucial role. Apart from individual performance, teamwork was also a key issue in this match. Although the tactics were clear, did the players really understand and trust the tactics in the actual execution? At critical moments, were they able to put aside personal gains and losses and work for the ultimate victory of the team? This is not only a test for one player, but also a test for the team's spirit of cooperation. A successful team needs not only skills and tactics, but also the ability to be united at critical moments and face difficulties and challenges together. Mental fitness often becomes a key factor in determining victory or defeat in high-level sports competitions. A player with good mental quality can keep calm at critical moments, make correct decisions, and show more stable play in the game. Therefore, we need to strengthen the training of players' psychological quality in daily training, through simulated games and other ways, so that players can practice in similar situations for many times, to improve the mental capacity and resilience. Teamwork is an indispensable part of the sport of basketball. In a team, if the players can cooperate with each other and support each other, then the team already has the foundation to win the game. In the future training, we need to strengthen the cooperation training between and the players, to strengthen their tacit understanding on the court, to ensure that in the critical moment can make the most favorable decision and action for the team. The role of tactics in a game is self-evident. A subtle tactic can often turn the game around at critical moments. However, the formulation of tactics is only the first step. What is more important is the execution of tactics. We need to keep rehearsing various possible tactics in training to ensure that we can quickly and accurately execute the coached tactical deployment in the game and turn the theoretical advantage into victory on the field. Although we failed to win this game, we learnt valuable lessons from it. On the road ahead, we continue to summarize and improve, and use this loss to accumulate experience and lessons for our future victories. We believe that with the joint efforts of all the players, the Chinese men's basketball team will be able to show even more wonderful performance in the future games and win more honors for the country. China's track and field record. Asian Games 19 gold finish, that exposed a major shortcomings, Wuyani anger. Before reading the article, please click on the attention to facilitate the discussion and sharing. I will continue to update. Thank you for your support. China's track and field team won 19 gold medals, 11 silver medals and 9 bronze medals at the Hangzhou Asian Games, its best performance in nearly 29 years. The result puts the Chinese team at the top of the medal table, surpassing their performance at the previous Asian Games. However, behind this bumper harvest, China's track and field team also faces a glaring shortcoming, namely the unsatisfactory performance in middle and long-distance running events. At the same time, Wuyani's performance in this Asian Games has attracted widespread attention, not only by domestic netizens' close attention, but even by foreign media. Before the start of this year's Asian Games, China's track and field team set a target of winning 13 to 15 gold medals, a goal based on the 12 gold medal results from the Jakarta Asian Games. However, many were skeptical of the Chinese team's prospects at the Asian Games after their performance at this year's World Championships was not as good as they had hoped. However, the Chinese team proved to be quite good in the field events. They won 8 gold medals, 6 silver medals and 5 bronze medals in the field events. In the women's discus, Thongbin set a mark of 67.93 meters, breaking the Asian Games record and winning the title. In addition, the Chinese team won gold medals in the men's and women's chain sphere events. The women's shot put and chain sphere events took the first and second places. 19-year-old Xiong Shiki, a long jumper, set a new personal best of 6.73 meters to win the gold medal. In track events, the Chinese team made breakthroughs, especially in the short distance events. They won gold medals in 4 short distance events, the men's and women's 100 meters and the men's and women's 4x100 meters relay, with Xie Zhenyi and Ji Nanqi both winning 2 gold medals. Lin Yui in the women's 100 meters hurdles also won gold, but the men's 110 meters hurdles record of winning 9 consecutive Asian Games failed to continue. Racewalking has always been the Chinese team's strength, and this time they took the first and second places in the men's and women's 20 km walks, as well as the team title in the mixed 35 km walk. In the marathon, He Jie won China's first men's marathon gold medal at the Asian Games, while Zhang Deshan won the silver medal in the women's marathon. Overall, the Chinese team achieved good results in the short distance, race walking and marathon events. However, in the middle and long distance events, the performance of the Chinese team was not as good as expected. In the men's and women's 400 meters, men's 10,000 meters, women's 1,500 meters, women's 5,000 meters, women's high jump and men's and women's 4x400 meters relay, the Chinese team did not send any competitors. And in the men's 800 meters, men's 1,500 meters, men's 5,000 meters, men's 3,000 meters steeplechase, women's 1,000 meters and women's 3,000 meters steeplechase events, no one from China made it to the podium even though the Chinese team had athletes competing. This shows that the middle and long distance events are currently a major shortcoming for the Chinese team, which lacks sufficient competitiveness both in the world and in Asia. Finally, let's talk about Yanni Wu. Firstly, there is nothing wrong with flamboyant personality per se, as athletes have different personalities and some just like to flaunt their personality. However, in this Asian Games, Yanni Wu's behavior caused a lot of controversy. She jumped the gun, falsely accused the Indian runner, and couldn't wait to drape herself in the national flag after the race, embarrassing Lin Yui. In the end, Yanni Wu paid the price for her behavior, and she lost her silver medal. The prerequisite for a flamboyant personality is that it needs to be backed up by sufficient strength, which obviously Yanni Wu does not have at the moment. This is one of the reasons why she has caused so much anger. Hopefully, Yanni Wu can seriously reflect on this incident, mature, and make a greater contribution to the future of the Chinese track and field team. This article was created exclusively by Little Li Zhu. Plagiarism or carrying is strictly prohibited. Pound original headline debut pound thought of by the internet about Chuan Hong Chan. Recently, the internet about the diving athlete Chuan Hong Chan's discussion is quite a lot. The topic of the degree had confused, involving a number of people, and so on, which is about Zhou Jiahong's especially feel unwarranted. I Baidu, Zhou Jiahong for China's first diving Olympic champion. Now the leader of the Chinese diving team, has led the Chinese diving team to win 38 Olympic titles. Zhou Jiahong was inducted into the International Aquatic Hall of Fame in 1994, the first Chinese athlete to enter the Hall of Fame. In November 2017, he became the president of the Chinese Swimming Association. In August 2018, he was shortlisted as a candidate for the second IOC Lifetime Coach Award. In January 2019, he became a member of the Chinese Olympic Committee. In January 2020, he became the president of the Chinese Diving Association. In June 2021, he was elected vice president of FINA. From the resume, Zhou Jiahong honors and so on. Regardless of the business level, character qualities, achievements, should be very good. Why were all the discussion? I don't know what is right or wrong, I dare not guess. Just from a series of network topics triggered by Chuan Hong Chan, I thought of some issues that I am deeply worried about. For one thing, Zhou Jiahong should be a purely business-oriented managers. As far as she is concerned, single-mindedly do their jobs is the original job. She that is no energy, no time, no need, more likely to set up a persona, deliberately publicize themselves, to set up a personal image of the high and mighty. On the contrary, due to operational requirements, she will make corresponding adjustments to the specific use of athletes and the scheduling of competitions, in the light of the actual situation, and by consolidating relevant views. The operation of these things is not known to the community at large. Once used by those who have the intention to be interpreted in depth, the flavor will change. What Zhou Jiahong and someone who has a relationship, to whom quite a lot of blessing and favoritism, etc., naturally become hot. Zhou Jiahong's network image is necessary to establish. Secondly, the internet provides convenience for people's freedom of speech. We can let go here, speak freely. This is social progress, is good. But how to use the network, accurate and correct expression of one's own thoughts, is that each of us should think about things. Everything exists in the heart, as long as the heart of conscience, upright and not leaning on the body, to express some opinions on world affairs, should not be wrong. But if the existence of paranoia, or because of interests of the drive, especially for political purposes, ulterior motives to deliberately induce misinformation, fabrication of facts, fabrication, slander is a vicious, not only hateful, but also will be subjected to scorn. We enter the network to be alone, to have a bottom line. Third, China's central country, more than 1 billion people, there are some different voices, is normal. There is no need to be like a big enemy. But if you let it go, ignoring those unfounded accusations, especially malicious attacks, will hit the enthusiasm of some officers and entrepreneurs, and even jeopardize the development of the party and the country's cause. Therefore, our propaganda and education institutions at all levels must effectively play a good management, governance, education, and guidance. Take the initiative to occupy the network position, a full range of timely current affairs reports, more facts, not cover up, offer, not cover up, not fooled, showing the objectivity and impartiality of the mainstream media. At the same time, for those who make trouble out of nothing, rumor-mongers must be heavy-handed. Strict encouragement to combat must not be tolerated to feed the wicked, overcrowded tiger. The state must strictly regulate the operation of the internet. Moreover, Chuan Hongchen is not only a great sportswoman, but also a kind and innocent person who is very popular. At the age of 14, she won the Olympic 10-meter diving platform at the first attempt, which shows that she is a very good athlete, and her future is unlimited. Chuan Hongchen became famous at a young age. Of course, there are personal unremitting efforts. I think in the process of her growth, certainly can not be separated from the coach, as well as such as Zhou Jiahong and other predecessors of the careful guidance and teaching. At present, SHE is in the golden period of the movement. The most need is a good training environment and good human environment rather than hurt. Zhanyang was artificially involved in the vortex with the fury. Zhou Jiahong is a benchmark figure in China's diving industry. She has devoted herself to China's diving cause and made indelible contributions, and she will not and cannot do anything unfavorable to the growth and progress of Quan Hongqian. Her work, the same need to be able to objectively and fairly to see and treat. Therefore, I appeal, please do not put those in-depth analyses on Quan Hongqian and Zhou Jiahong's head again. The poor traffic we get is perhaps the greatest harm to them.